Welcome to LEGO Marvel Superheroes, where I talk about Marvel Assembling Universe. Okay, so let's talk about Marvel Assembling Universe. It was very interesting because apparently I already knew that Tony Stark was already. I actually want to talk about Abomination, so correct thing to do is show off Red Hulk. Yeah, he is Thunderbolt Ross. So, Thunderbolt Ross, you try to clone the Super Soldier Serum. It's made by the same company, Cyber, linked to these people who made Deathlock and Lego, not Lego, and Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, that was quite interesting. I found the most exciting part later at the end. I'm just gonna talk about some exciting stuff. So jump off Thunderbolt Ross. So I want to talk about. It's quite interesting considering the characters they used in the films. No other people had the rights to, but they had the right, so they could do it. And they started with Iron Man, and people were concerned when Robert Downey Jr. was playing him. And then they tried to introduce some. They didn't talk. And apparently, the director of it is also the person who played Happy, the security guard. So it was quite interesting. I'll give him that. Anyway, just continue talking about it. So to continue on with it was quite interesting to read about it, and this wasn't in Assembly Universe, but it was in something else I read. Just let me get to the Loki character. Loki's origin that's the only reason they put Loki in the film was because in the first Thor movies because they wanted to establish his origin. So it was quite interesting. And Coulson actually tied the whole thing together, so we're our happy Coulson. So they found Coulson like very important to the universe. So he was very upset when he got the call about his death. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he would, because how would you feel if you're gonna die? And they decided to build up Coulson's popularity. So if he did die, no one would really care. Well, people would care because he was in it. And they talked about how he referenced New Mexico with Thor. And he even asked, like, what's in New Mexico? And he's like, oh, did someone tell you you're gonna go work on Thor? And he was like, I am? And he was just very surprised. And he went to work on Thor, and Clint Barton was apparently They were like, oh no. They were trying to tease Hawkeye, and I knew they were. They should have really, okay. It's kind of obvious who he was. Even though, apparently when he was filming, Clint Barton wasn't cast. I failed. Anywho, they talked mostly about Captain America, which I didn't understand why. Basically because it's coming up. They were saying like how Nick Fury was gonna shave Cap. Just not what I wanted to happen. Yeah, I was looking for. So they were going to say Nick Fury is going to be changed. Personality is going to be changed by Cap. So it was him. And apparently they're shooting the Falcon, and the person who they said that the guy who played the Falcon wanted to wear spandex. Everyone's going on a shooting frenzy. So it's quite interesting to hear what people had to say about it. It was quite intriguing. About Captain America. I'm actually going to be talking about a different group of heroes besides the Avengers. I know you're like, why am I going to be talking about the, oh crap, why, oh, I didn't know that was, sorry, I didn't see one. Oh, they talk about the shorts a whole lot. How Coulson was very important to that. Where is Star-Lord? Oh, there's Star-Lord, right next to Stan. So apparently, the nice part about Guardians of the Galaxy, which will actually increase the Guardians help with, the Collector, if you pay attention to the Cinematic Universe thing, and the Assembly of the Universe, it shows Collector holding an object. And based on Thor 2, he is collecting objects for we don't know what. He's probably collecting for the Infinity Gauntlet. That's my strongest guess. He's working on the Infinity Gauntlet. That's my closest guess. Whoa, 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 what did that say? I'm sorry, I want to see that. If that said Foghorn Leghorn, that would be so freaking funny. Fogwell Jim, and there's a chicken, haha. Joke. So I find, they talked about how funny things were, and they were talking about incredible things about Phase 2, and they were like, hey, we're gonna do Phase 2, we're gonna do it great. I was gonna question how they were gonna do it. They really, I hope Guardians of the Galaxy does look good, because they're talking about how they were introducing like each genre. They're not just superhero films, they're their own genres, and I think that's really important to the storyline, because
watch it, buddy.
Iron Man is a tech. I want to say tech. It's more of a genre. I don't know. It's sci-fi technically, but Guardians of the Galaxy also goes towards that. They also talked about how very important how they made sure they also talked about the shorts about the Chitauri one.
That's the hero we like. Oh, isn't he amazing?
And they liked how Coulson was introduced. I do have something about the newest Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you pay attention when they just shift. I'm pretty sure that's some references to the past LEGO games. Yeah, it is. Because there's the elf. I just want to look up some of the Easter eggs in this game because I noticed the Eagles will be playing it. Anywho, next. I'm saving kind of the best for last, if you shall say. They did say Age of Ultron. It's gonna be good. They mostly spent most of their time talking about like them making it. They didn't talk much about the sequels, which I was kind of upset by, because I thought some more had to go in the sequel. But they said like especially in the Captain America one, they kind of showed off like how things are different for these characters now, especially for Captain America because of because Tony can just go back to Malibu. How Captain America is going to be really changed, considering that he can't go back in time. And that's really gonna change the course of the film. I don't know why we can't use big figures in here, because I wanted to pop one. I know my out. Oh, we can't use Groot here. Why? Okay, I thought it was really important, like how they talked about how they could have their own weekly adventures with some of these characters, and there's Groot. Falling. I don't know what Vin Diesel has to do that was so important with Groot. Because Groot just says, like, I'm Groot. He doesn't get to do much. So, yeah. Oh, grand. They actually talked about Scarlet Witch and them. So I want to talk about what I thought was the most impressive part. When they showed off the teaser trailer for him. Yeah, Ant-Man. They showed off a teaser trailer. It was so awesome. He was like beating up this one guy, and then he was like all grown, and then he was like beating them. It was like beating up this lady, and then he was like grew up, then threw them in a window, and then got into an elevator, and then shrink down. It's kind of cool, but I'm actually going to want to talk about the big feature, Avengers 2, which I was so happy about. The Hulkbuster. Now this actually brings up my theory that Ultron's going to rise control of the Hulkbuster armor, because he's going to fight the Hulk. Because the screenshot, it shows the Hulk fighting the Hulkbuster. Now if they're working together, it's going to be a problem, because that would save some loyalty. Maybe that's some trust issues they're going to be having in the future Avengers films. Still, I think Ultron is going to corrupt the suit. So that's what I had to talk about the assembling universe thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like some of my content, check out my Disney Infinity stuff. It's my longest LP ever.
It's pretty slow.
You never. Just gonna throw some random person. Yeah. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. It was quite enjoyable. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this part, and please tell me what you think about the next phase of the universe. I don't know why they're putting Ant-Man in number 3, but join me the next time as I talk about suspicions about Captain America Winter Soldier. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this part, and see you real soon. Live long, prosper. I mean, Excelsior!